Hello and welcome to City View. I'm your host, Leshia Utsey. It is with heavy hearts that the City of Columbia, the Columbia Police Department, and community leaders said goodbye to Officer Stacy Case. Officer Case was killed in the line of duty on Saturday, November 7th. On Tuesday, November 10th, a memorial service was held in honor of Officer Stacy Case at the Township Auditorium in downtown Columbia. The memorial service was attended by the family of Officer Case, along with Columbia Police Department officials, city officials, and community leaders from law enforcement and state agencies around the state.
Well, I mean, she was a wonderful person, just had just terrific charisma. You know, I've been here 19 months, and a lot of times, I stated earlier today, young officers tend to shy away from commanders and kind of go in the opposite direction. And really, from the first time I met her, she always would seek me out, engage me in conversation, frequently talked about just leadership and wanting to advance, through the department. And she'd already worked in a couple of different assignments. She was just real career oriented. Somebody that we recognize just as natural leadership and just a commitment to serve. I mean, she was a special person.
Even though we're only a couple of months away from the brand new year of 2016, a recent announcement was held that featured those who are going to be a part of the African American calendar for South Carolina for 2016. One of our very own, Fire Chief Aubrey D. Jenkins, is being honored and featured as a leader in our state.
I'm very blessed and fortunate to be selected to be on the 2016 South Carolina African American History Calendar, which to me, I just feel like it's a great honor to be selected for that position. I've got some very positive comments from people in my selection who are very happy for me being selected on this calendar. I just think that when you think about everybody else that could have been selected, you just don't take it for granted that you are the one. It's a very proud moment for me, for my co-workers and my family, to receive this honor.
The Columbia Parks and Recreation Department and many other departments throughout the city recently hosted the 37th Annual Veterans Day Parade. The parade was held on Sumter Street, and the parade was filled with bands, military vehicles, soldiers, and veterans from throughout South Carolina and throughout the Southeast. And speaking of the Southeast, Columbia's Veterans Day Parade is known as one of the largest Veterans Day parades in the Southeast and perhaps even the nation. During this year's parade, more than 100 units were actually participating, and in addition, city officials such as Mayor Steve Benjamin, Police Chief Skip Holbrook, and our Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins also participated and either rode in the parade or walked in the parade. The annual Veterans Day Parade is always a chance for the entire community to come out in support by watching the parade. And of course, Sumter Street was filled with citizens, but it's also an opportunity for local school children to participate as well. There were marching bands and also even some children at the elementary school level that rode on various parade floats. Again, thank you for joining us for this year's annual Veterans Day Parade. 37 years in the making, and we look forward to next year. Veterans Day was a very active day in the city of Columbia. Following the 37th Annual Veterans Day Parade, the City of Columbia also hosted a group at Memorial Park, where the War Dog Memorial was recently unveiled.
Working canine teams is like no other. You're a piece of equipment, you're a partner, but the almost identical identity to what you are, is a living, breathing being that you share the good and the bad with. And that's what happens in a war zone. There are some downtimes that is fun, but there's the reason you're there, and they're dangerous, but you're sharing it with a canine. And it's an experience you carry for the rest of your life. You never forget it. But my hat's off to all the canine teams that are still deployed today. All of our police canines, they have their duties that's very much equal or close to what you experience in a war zone at times, and they've got a purpose to help and save human lives and make the world safer.
Columbia is all about business, and recently the Innovate Her contest was recently held. Innovate Her is an initiative that allows female entrepreneurs and business owners to pitch their business and pitch their ideas for a big reward.
Winning the competition actually came as a surprise, especially being the only male in the competition. But I feel good that the judges saw that this is a product that will help women, because this is a competition for women. So with that angle, I was surprised, but pleased. I guess that's all that I can say. I'm going to try and prepare to make the competition up in D.C. and represent the state well.
And speaking of business, are you ready for Selfie Saturdays? Selfie Saturdays is held each Saturday in all of our hospitality and business districts. Justin Stevens with Public and Media Relations caught up with Angela McBride from the Office of Business Opportunities to share more.
Thanks, Leshia. I'm here standing with Angela McBride from the Office of Business Opportunities, and he's here to tell us about an amazing thing called Selfie Saturdays. Angela, what is Selfie Saturdays?
Selfie Saturday is what we call Small Business Saturdays. We are trying to encourage our residents of Columbia to shop local. So we look at residents can go anywhere in our 7 business districts, which are 5 Points, Divine Street, North Columbia, the Vista, City Center Partnership. We want them to go downtown, all over the 7 districts, and stop shopping local on every Saturday of November.
And is it only certain shops that are participating in this, or what is it?
Yes. So when they start looking for a signed-in window that says Small Business Saturday, there'll be a poster board there. So that particular business have agreed to work with us to help encourage residents to shop local. So the good thing about it, once they can do that, they can take a selfie of themselves, of the business in the background, something wacky, something funny, and then they tweet it out to Columbia OBL, hashtag Selfie Saturday, and then we would then go ahead and score it, and then we'll announce the winners on December the 4th.
The City of Columbia has various health initiatives, including Let's Move Columbia and our Food Share program. In addition, the Belfield Center is a hub for health and wellness information, sharing that information with the community at large. Recently, they hosted a Health for All workshop and conference that was public and open to all citizens.
Our National Urban League has partnered with Walgreens, who has a wellness bus. That wellness bus comes into town once a year, and this is the time that it's in Columbia, South Carolina. And we decided to put together a health fair so that the community can come out, they can get screenings done from the wellness bus, and then come and see the different vendors and learn a line dance or two, or learn how to do some exercises, eating healthy, just all about themselves, getting healthy from the inside and the outside.
For more information about activities at the Belfield Center, please call Parks and Recreation at 545-3100. Well, the holidays are almost here, but there is no reason that you cannot continue to eat healthy. Recently, a healthy cooking class was held at Drew Wellness Center. The healthy cooking class was open to the public, and it featured some great information about ways that you can incorporate delicious food into your diet that remains healthy during the holiday season. For more information about healthy cooking, exercise classes, or wellness initiatives, contact Drew Wellness Center at 545-3200. Well, that wraps up this edition of City View, where we have brought you a close-up view of the City of Columbia. Thank you for watching, and continue to watch City TV, your 24-hour information station. And speaking of information, are you following the City of Columbia on our social media platforms? Well, if not, please start today. And you can always visit our website, columbiasc.net, for all information about the City of Columbia, our departments, and upcoming activities and events. Again, thank you for watching, and as we wrap up this program, we leave you with some sights and sounds from Veterans Day 2015.
She said, Lord, my boy was special, and he meant so much to me. You know I'd love to see him just one more time, you see.